Meet Allie Davis. She's a sports agent who lives and breathes work. While running on her treadmill, she's already making calls to get her clients on magazine covers. This is Brandon, her loyal assistant. Allie tells him to delete her dating app. Those notifications are just distractions. But shouldn't she try dating? Allie has no time for that.
Just please do what I ask you to do. Thank you.
They rush to another meeting, but wait, who's this gorgeous guy in the hallway? That's Allie's new neighbor.
Captain Fantastic, that's what I've been calling him.
In the elevator together, Allie can't stop staring at this athlete and tries to start a conversation.
I like running. I just don't like running alone.
Brandon thinks the guy might be into men and asks,
"Anyone seen the new Gaga video?"
But Mr. Perfect ignores them both. What's going on in his head? But Allie can't get distracted. Today's her big day. She's finally becoming partner. In her shiny, rented black Porsche, they speed to the office. Outside, colleague Ethan casually drops a bombshell, signing one major contract put him in the running for partner. But Allie still has a shot, right? The meeting room is full of typical guy talk. Allie can easily shut down any of these men.
You should calm down, baby man child.
Suddenly, CEO Nick appears. He's got big news. They need to go after Jamal Berry, the rising basketball superstar who could bring their company millions. Everyone needs to move fast to sign this contract, but that's not all. Nick pulls out an American football. That means someone in this room is getting promoted.
It could be you. This person has brass balls when it comes to negotiation.
Allie knows it's definitely her and can barely contain her excitement. The director welcomes the new senior partner.
Let's give it up. Here you go. Eddie Allen.
But Allie catches the ball instead of Eddie. Awkward. She reluctantly hands it to Eddie, crushing disappointment written all over her face. Later in Nick's office, Allie demands answers. Why didn't she get promoted? Nick reveals one person voted against her. Allie thinks it's just boys' club politics. She brought in the most gold medalists. But Nick says that doesn't compare to the NFL star Eddie signed. The brutal truth? Allie just doesn't connect with men. Furious, Allie storms out. In the company lobby, she announces to everyone that she'll personally sign basketball superstar Jamal Berry. But everyone's skeptical. Allie heads to her father's boxing gym to blow off steam. She vents about working harder than everyone but still getting passed over. Her dad gives it to her straight. If you're getting hit, hit back harder. Sign Jamal Berry. She promises she will. Later, they dine with her father at the bar. Who's that new bartender? Dad mentions this is their new worker, Will. Allie sends her father home so she can get acquainted with this handsome guy. She confidently walks up to Will.
Hi.
He promises her a custom cocktail. Studying her carefully, he decides vodka. But Allie tries to give him directions. Does she really need to control everything? The cocktail is ready.
I call this all you.
Allie loves it, something completely new. Rose syrup perfectly complements the vodka she didn't want him to add. If the bartender doesn't mind her lips, Allie suggests he try it too. Next scene, they head to Will's place. They're kissing, but Allie ruins the moment with her bossy commands. After getting everything she wanted, Allie falls asleep. Morning comes with a little boy's laughter.
Who are you?
I'm Ben. I hope it's okay I borrowed your mask.
Turns out it's Will's son. He never mentioned having a kid. Allie jumps up in horror, running late for work. Then she spots a family photo, thinking she got involved with a married man. Calling him a jerk, she bolts.
It's not what you think.
Arriving disheveled at the photo shoot, Allie meets athletes and starts directing. But who moved her star from center stage? She shouldn't have called that guy behind her an asshole. Business rule number 1 from Joe Dalla.
You should never call somebody asshole behind their back. You know who said that?
Turns out this is the father of that very Jamal Berry, working as his manager. Allie suggests they compromise so everyone comes out winning. But Joe's angry. In business like sports, someone always loses. Athlete Lisa approaches. She was promised this cover. Allie has to break the news that she'll share it with Jamal Berry. Lisa's furious. She's got championships and won't share with someone hit wonder. Allie has to agree. Lisa earned this cover, plus they have a contract. Joe announces his son won't do the shoot.
Jamal, let's go.
Allie completely blew her introduction to Jamal. That evening, Allie joins her friends for Murray's bachelorette party. They already know about the partnership disaster. Allie complains her boss thinks she can't connect with men.
Can you believe that?
Her friends are scared to admit it's true. Next, Olivia announces a surprise. She hired a psychic to read Mari's marriage future. Allie calls the psychic a fraud. Big mistake, she's already here. The psychic, who calls herself Sister, goes into astral mode and decides to make Allie her first victim. Alone together, she lays out tarot cards, a really long spread. The cards reveal Allie's work problems. Allie just smirks. This charlatan obviously overheard their conversation. One colleague sees Allie as a threat. Plus, there's a man connected to Allie whose name starts with W. Will? This shocks Allie. Only she knew about him. Cutting to the chase, the psychic asks, "Want to understand men better?" She can help. But first, Allie needs special tea. It's Haitian plant extract to enhance Allie's hearing. Allie sips it. Tastes horrible. Everything starts spinning while the psychic chants her creepy spell. Allie already has yin and yang inside. She just needs to hear the masculine voice. The party continues to a nightclub. They're here to party. But Allie feels weird. Maybe it's all because of that tea. Hearing her favorite song, she hits the dance floor. Dancing with friends, someone shoves her from behind. She smashes into the stage and blacks out. Allie wakes up with a forehead bruise in the hospital. The doctor will examine her once more before release.
Thank God this one didn't die on me. Some dickweed shoves a whole hair dryer into his rectum.
Allie can't believe her ears, but he swears he didn't say anything like that. The doctor thinks he's losing his mind. No more drinking at work. But why would Allie know about his alcohol problems, except he never spoke out loud? Brandon and friend Olivia rush in. Thank God she's conscious.
Miss Davis, you're free to go. Oh, finally.
But she has other plans. Good thing Brandon brought her business suit. Driving to work, Allie hears Brandon's harsh thoughts about her wild night. How dare he think such things about his boss? Brandon panics. Is she reading his mind? Allie hears too much and demands to stop the car. Getting air outside, Allie still hears every passing man's thoughts. Her head pounds with endless chatter about Batman, food, and panties.
This whole wearing ladies' underwear thing is fantastic.
Entering the office, she spots rivals and easily reads Nick's secret about his fake Rolex. What ridiculous things worry these guys. Brandon follows closely, trying to calm her. Allie feels feverish, but locked in her office, she finally gets it. She can hear men's thoughts. Brandon wants to know what happened last night. Allie remembers the psychic's tea. They need to find her and get answers. Using the hot chocolate business card, they locate a hair salon where the psychic actually works. Allie didn't come for a haircut. She needs help. Something happened after that tea, and now Allie can hear men's thoughts. Sister admits that she ordered this tea online but never thought it actually worked. Allie begs her to remove the men from her head. The psychic can't believe it. This is a real gift. Isn't this what Allie wanted? Now she can get inside Joe Dalla and Jamal's heads and make them sign. Realizing this, Allie thanks Sister. This gift will be useful. Allie gets Nick to arrange a Jamal meeting and accidentally reads his thoughts. Tonight the guys are playing poker with Joe Dalla, men only, but Allie crashes anyway. Nick doesn't understand why she's there. Allie pretends she was invited and walks confidently inside. This round, everyone got bad cards except Shaquille.
Come to Papa.
Reading their thoughts easily, Allie raises stakes. She wins repeatedly, emptying the men's wallets.
She got balls, big lady balls.
Final hand, just Allie and Joe.
Damn it.
She knows his cards suck, but Joe goes all in anyway. Allie could take everything. Instead, she folds, letting him win. Impressed Joe invites Allie to tomorrow's meeting.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Home in the elevator, Allie encounters her athlete neighbor again.
Damn, she's fine. Shame she's with that skinny white guy.
Allie immediately says he's gay. Yeah, today he saw her with Brandon. In his thoughts, he wishes girls made the first move.
I wish you would just slam me against these elevator doors and kiss me.
Ali instantly grants his wish and kisses him. Hot. He carries this treasure out on his arms, bringing Ali to his place.
I gotta say, it was spooky how you read my mind.
Ali goes to the bathroom to prepare and uses his razor. Now she's ready for anything. Strolling through his apartment, she finds him in full latex and chains. What the hell? Ali pretends she forgot a kid in the car and flees in terror. Good thing those chains are holding him. At the Jamal meeting, an agent starts his presentation. He proudly shows a promotional video for Jamal. Looks more like a rapper clip throwing money around. Cars, girls, burning cash. The agents love it, but Joe thinks 10% is way too much for Puff Daddy knockoff from the 90s.
I just want to play some pickup at Wabash Park.
Ali jumps in. She knows Jamal won't pick their company. This cheap 90s clip isn't him. Joe totally agrees. That's not how he raised his son. Ali continues. Sure, they could find someone for 5%, but then they won't get what their agency offers, building $1 billion brand. But Jamal's only thinking about coffee. Ali grabs a cup from a colleague and hands it to Jamal, showing she can handle every detail. Colleagues are shocked. They think Ali's ruining everything, but she's winning Jamal over. At reception, Will's waiting. Ali hurriedly invites Jamal and his father to watch the Hawks game in the corporate VIP box. Jamal's mentally excited, but Joe already refuses. They have family time planned.
I don't trust a woman with no family.
So Ali announces she's bringing her own family too. Perfect timing. Her imaginary husband is right here. She calls Will and the boy across the entire lobby. It works like magic. Joe says the little guy looks just like his mama and agrees to come with his own family. But what is Will doing here? Ben returns Ali's license, forgotten at Daddy's place. He asks her to be nicer to Daddy. Since Mama died, Daddy's been really sad. Will didn't get to explain when Ali ran off this morning. To make up for it, Ali invites them to the Hawks VIP box.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, well, I'll see you Sunday.
Ali's using her gift perfectly, right? Colleagues catch up, angry. They should work as a team, not girls versus boys. Ali insists there'd be no competition if they listen to women. And then Ali realizes, could it be Kevin who voted against her promotion? But Kevin reveals he voted for Ali every time. If not him, then who? Danny congratulates Ali while secretly thinking about Brandon. He spreads office rumors that Ali will sign Jamal Berry, but everything gets decided at the game. Sunday VIP box is packed. Ali eagerly awaits Will. Here he comes. Jamal bonds with him, while Joe Dalla approves. And there's Joe's tough wife.
Hey, Booby, don't be loud. You're my oxygen.
Meanwhile, Boss thinks if Ali screws up, she's fired. Jamal secretly dreams
This is the court I want to play on.
Joe asks how the sweet couple met. Ali wants to tell this story. It was a one-night stand. When Will tries saying he's a single dad, Ali cuts him off. Ben mentions his upcoming birthday, and Ali promises him a race car cake. This touches Joe. Everything went smoothly, and as the cherry on top, Will asks Ali on a date. When she sends her fake family home, Ali starts working on the contract. She introduces Hawk Star to Jamal. He's impressed with Jamal's skills and gives advice. You can't do anything alone. It's all about team. But Joe is only thinking about the contract amount.
If I like what I hear, we can say we got ourselves an agent.
Next morning, Brandon scolds Ali for lying about family. When Will texts about their date, Ali wants to decline, but Brandon thinks it's good for her and arranges a double date with Mari and her fiancé. By the way, Brandon wants to become a sports agent, but Ali needs him as an assistant. Instead, she reveals his secret admirer, Danny, whose thoughts she heard. Now Brandon has a chance to fix his personal life too. The double date begins playing pool. While James chalks his cue, he's secretly planning to hit on the waitress before his wedding.
Man, look at that ass.
For this, he gets Ali's cue stick to his balls. This kills all thoughts about the hot waitress. Then she approaches Will, and Ali realizes that no one but herself interests her boyfriend.
Why would I waste a second on her when I got you standing right here in front of me?
He teaches Ali proper shooting technique. Finally, Ali lets him close. They dance, embrace, and end up back at Will's place. That night, Will suggests trying something different.
Like what?
In relationships, they fight each other, but really need to share. After this, everything becomes fantastic. Next day, Father scolds Allie.
What do you see in that gin jockey?
She's way more successful. Allie defends Will. He wants only the best for her, just like her father. At this moment, Will and his son arrive. Mentally, Father gives them 3 months. Allie will chew him up and spit him out. Still, they spend evening like family. Will prepares his girlfriend for tomorrow's big day. He reminds her men don't always think what they truly feel. From hundreds of bar conversations, Will learned men and women want the same thing. Just support. Big day arrives, office already popping champagne. Brandon finally found common ground with Danny. Thanks to Allie's help, of course. Suddenly, it turns out Joe Dalla is giving a press conference on TV. He announces that Jamal's talent is more valued in China.
Ni hao! Holla!
Are they really canceling the deal with Allie? New agent Ethan Fowler reveals that China offered triple NBA money, so he left his partner position at the company to work only with Jamal for just 5% agent commission. Office is shocked by his betrayal. Nick explodes that Allie didn't just lose the contract. She gave Ethan the 5% idea. He would fire her today except for scandal fears.
Oh, so you're saying you're not firing me because I'm a woman?
She chases the boss to the hallway where Will appears. Nick reveals that Allie used him as a fake family to impress Joe Dalla. So that's why Allie invited him to the game.
You use my son, my child, as a prop.
Will tells her to stay away from his family and walks away. Mind reading destroyed Allie's life. She begs the psychic to reverse everything. But sister already finished all the Haitian tea and never got telepathic powers herself. The psychic suggests listening to spirits, and Allie gets it. At Maria's wedding, she drinks vodka cranberry because spirits told her to. Good excuse. Standing as bridesmaid at the altar, she hears all male thoughts around her. But worst of all is the groom who remembers his affair while his bride was away. When the priest asks James for his vows, and groom promises no other women, tipsy Allie interrupts the ceremony. She claims spirits guide her, but clearly wrong direction. She loudly admits,
I can hear men's thoughts. Hallelujah.
Brandon tries to stop her in a friendly way, but Allie says he's not her friend, just an assistant. Unable to take this, Brandon leaves. Allie continues that James doesn't deserve such a bride, because he cheated on Mari with her cousin Gabby. Groom makes excuses, but the cousin decides to admit it.
This is true?
Groom gets a hard slap. Friends demand Allie stop this circus. But Kiara has relationship secrets too. Whole room tenses. But Kiara insists Allie is just jealous of her since she has a husband. That's when Allie announces that Kiara's husband cheats with his golf buddy, who's also here. Stunning effect. Relatives start brawling. Bride loses her wig. In the chaos, someone hits Allie with a vase and she blacks out. She wakes up in the hospital again.
Hello, welcome back.
Doctor reports since their last meeting, he did detox and quit drinking. But why can't Allie hear his real thoughts?
That's a good thing, trust me.
Allie gets discharged, but nobody came for her. She goes home alone. Back to old life on the treadmill, Allie remembers all the harsh words people said. Father worries since her bartender disappeared. Allie says they fought because she always needed to win. Father apologizes. After wife's death, he raised his daughter to toughen her up. Allie loves Dad and admits she's to blame. Now she must fix everything. At the office, Allie finds Brandon job hunting. She admits losing her gift. Danny appears. Even without mind reading, clearly they're together. Allie apologizes to Brandon and admits humiliating him to keep him as assistant. She doesn't deserve such a wonderful friend. Of course she won't fire him, even though she doesn't understand if she herself is still working here. If only she'd listened to Jamal from the start instead of selling him. Remembering his thoughts, Allie goes to Wabash Park and finds Jamal on the basketball court. She brought Chinese food to celebrate his success. Allie grabs the ball and scores.
My dad wanted a boy.
Well, you don't even have to tell me about that.
Jamal gets it. His father tries remaking him too. He dreams of playing here, celebrating with people he grew up with. Allie tells him ignore everyone's advice, even hers. and decide what he wants himself. At the bar, friends discuss being fooled by their husbands. Troublemaker arrives with flowers. Allie knows they hate her, but she revealed truth because she loves them. Couldn't let them stay with cheaters. She promises to make it up. This speech moves them. But the clincher is free Margarita Mondays. Allie promises. NBA draft announces new players. Atlanta Hawks select Jamal Berry. He thanks Allie for making him believe in himself. Joe Dalla's there, happy for his son. Allie offers, ensuring Jamal gets an amazing career.
And you know dudes.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Office meeting. Boss announces Ethan rejoined the team. Lawsuit withdrawn. Ethan's no longer partner. He's on probation. Vacant partner spot available.
Let's give it up for our newest partner, Ollie Davis.
Finally got her promotion. In her speech, she says she always wanted in the boys' club, but doesn't want membership anymore. No more needing male approval. She's opening her own agency. Shocked Nick threatens stealing her clients.
Look, you do very well in your lane, Nick, so stay in it.
Her partner will be Kevin. They leave heads high, returning Nick's ball. Danny helps load office boxes into the Porsche. Brandon thanks her. They owe their relationship to Allie. Celebrating the new firm, Allie booked table for 3. Third agent will be Brandon himself. Guy's ecstatic. Danny's happy for him. At Ben's birthday, Allie appears with promised race car cake. She asks Will to talk. Apologizes for coming uninvited, just wanted to keep her word to Ben. Will says one gesture can't fix everything. Allie gives touching speech asking for another chance. Only one condition. Will must know all her thoughts. Looks like they're back together. They became a real family because life's about making loved ones happy. Hit like if you agree.